Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It. We are back with Pumpkin Days. Now, the last time we had done, I think, a lot of stuff. Don't really remember everything that we did, but we did some stuff. So, what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to go ahead and get our honey. I believe this is the first time we're collecting honey. I'm not sure if that's the case. But I do think this is probably the first time we're doing honey. So we have our honey collected. We didn't pick up those mushrooms. Okay, we have our honey collected. Now we are running low on storage. That is going to be a big issue today. And if you will notice, we have a little bit of money. If we were to buy another one of these big storage bins, we would be down to almost nothing. Now we can replace that, but I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about doing it. I might get a couple of the smaller storages, or I might make a couple of them from the wood. The reason why I don't like to do that with the wood is because mainly it's really a waste of time. At least I find it to be a waste of time to use the wood for, I don't have to water these over here, but I guess I will. But I find it a waste of time to kind of use the wood for that purpose. But if we have to, we have to. It could be temporary, and then we could turn around and actually sell them off later on. So it won't be that big of a deal. Let's see. Right now, what I am trying to do is, obviously, I'm trying to water everything. I'm going to go check our mail. Then I'm going to go to Sebastian. I'm going to check to see what seeds he might have. I don't think we need anything else, especially at this time of the year. But if nothing else that I see that catches my eye, I am going to probably get a set of what I need. I think I need 10 fertilizer from him. Like I said, I think I was waiting. I'm probably not going to do it, honestly. I may not. Because let's just think about it on the way, and let's just brainstorm that whole thing. What I'm trying to debate on is whether or not I'm going to, hold on, where did I put these mushrooms at? Because I swear, is that the first time I'm getting mushrooms? I don't think it is. No, yeah, I knew it wasn't. But I think this is the first time I'm getting honey. So, yeah, I thought I was losing my mind. Oh, this is stuff I think that I'm sending to the museum. So we're going to hold off on putting anything else in there. But this stuff here, we're going to put all of this in here. Let's just throw all of it in here for now. Okay. So the idea is, if I get the fertilizer, then I'm going to be looking at 10 days before my crops grow. What I'm planting is going to take 10 days. Now, if I don't count today, which is the 23rd, it's going to be let's see, the 24th, 25th. So the 28th is the last day. So it's going to be 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. That's 5 days. So it's going to be about the 5th of next month before they're ready. I think I can do the Cosmos. I think those are actually around here. And I might have a couple of them. But so that's what I'm debating. $8.50 is my payment. That's pretty good. Before we go to Sebastian, let's check with Eddie and see if he may have a seed maker. I don't remember how much of anything I've sold. So I don't remember if I've sold hundreds of items yet, or if I'm close to that. I forgot how much it is in order to make sure the seed maker is here. But I don't even think I'll be able to afford it anyway. Yeah, it's not here yet. So I haven't sold enough stuff yet to even get it. But I'm trying to debate, should I get the seed maker and then plant everything? Or should I plant those seeds now? So I'm going to spend $500 on those seeds, and I'll end up on the fertilizer. and I'll end up getting the seeds back on the 5th of the next of summer. Then I can turn around and plant them again another 10 days. Okay, and then it's going to be the 15th, and then once again I'm going to plant them again. It's going to be the 25th. The thing is, though, if I don't plant them now, yes, I'm only going to get 10, and then I'm going to get 20 of them when I harvest them. But if I were to wait right now, I'll get 20 of them, which will seem like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking that I'm just going to, if I turn them into seeds, I get 10. If I wait to get the seed maker, that's going to give me, it's going to help me turn those into 2 seeds each. So I'm going to end up with 20 seeds. Then I'm going to need $1,000 worth of fertilizer, which is fine. I don't mind that. But then that's going to guarantee me about, I'm guaranteed 5 per plot. So it's 500 per plot. I'm going to have 20 of them. That's at least 10K. Obviously, it's going to be worth it regardless of what I do. But do I wait or do I get it now? That is the question. That is the question. I don't have the money to even get the seed maker now. Anyway, I mean, I have the money, but I'll still be down to almost nothing. And then I won't even have the money to get the fertilizer. I mean, I haven't gotten to the seed. You know what? I'm just going to plant them. And then as new ones come up, I think that as the new ones come up, I think at that point, I'm going to, add more to it. So we're going to get 10 of these and just call it a day. But yeah, I think that, I probably debated that too much. It shouldn't have really been that much of a debate. But it's just that, you want to maximize, the money that you have. You don't want to necessarily, kind of miss out on anything. But in this case, it's all profit. So I'm not going to worry myself too much. Now, someone wanted Cosmos. One Cosmos Orpheus. Of course it was. And he's just standing there looking all smug. I don't like that dude. I could go buy one. Let's see if Nicholas has one. I could buy one and just give it to him, but I could just wait because I think I'm just gonna go grab one from out there. Oh no, he doesn't have any. He doesn't just sell just regular ones, I guess. Morning Glory, Petunia. He has all of the regular, just basic ones. So I am going to run over by the water, and I am going to see if I can grab one. Now I'm hoping that soon I can go back to that island and do some more fishing, because I think that's where the rare fish really are. And if I can go to that island and do some fishing, then I'll have a chance of getting some really good fish that can sell for good money. And now the meteor, it's kind of funny because I hate it. Okay, there aren't, anyway, there's one over here, I think. Yeah, there's one. All right. The meteor, I'm going to go back this way because there's an opening up here that I think I can get through. I kind of like this view for real, but you can't hardly see anything. It's kind of an adventure. But anyway, there's what the heck was I saying? Anyway, I kind of like fishing now that I have the meteor. Fishing rod, because it's such a help. It's like when you're trying to keep the fish in that little spot or whatever, it's really annoying sometimes, but it really does help out a lot. Okay, so he's giving me a hand-me-down varsity jacket. I will take that, Orpheus. I mean, that is the kind of stuff I'm looking for anyway. You know, because, I mean, it's kind of cool. I do like the different things they come up with to give you. I think they're really nice. And I like that, you know, they've added so many things on here that you can get. So many clothing items, so many, you know, furniture items. I mean, it's just so much stuff. You know, I absolutely love that they added that to it. And I don't need anything. Okay. Well, I gotta go back down there anyway to catch Vivat. So, let's see. There's really nothing in here that I'm going to need. At least not yet. We're probably going to have to make another trip to the mine. I'm definitely going to... I need to stop saying definitely. I don't know. But I am going to make sure that I go before the end of... Hey, needed that too. I'm going to make sure that I go before the end of the month. I think tomorrow I need to make a trip. I'm going to try to go every so many days. Just because I know I have to give it time to, everything time to respawn. But I think I am going to, I'm going to go right to the back and grab all of that stuff. And then I think I'm going to go, later on. And, oh, good, he's just coming out of the house. I think I'm going to go, later on in the month to, get some of the stuff that's just hanging around. You know, just some of the other things that I kind of pass by. Okay. So we took care of that. It is 3:27 right now. I don't know if I should. Do I have animals? Oh God, I think I forgot about the animals. Oh no. Oh no. I think I forgot to go take care of the animals. Okay. Let's go over here and let's just see. We have some more Cosmos over here. I don't know how many of these. You may notice I kind of don't keep these. Anything that just you can just find laying around, I don't keep. I try not to keep a stash of them, you know, like a inventory of them, because you can just get them. I'm stuck between some trees. But yeah, I forgot that I had animals, so I need to go over there and take care of those animals, right? I don't have any animals. Oh, what made me think I had animals? What the heck was that all about? Oh, I don't have any. Thank God. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with animals. Please don't take it that way. But you do get to the point where if you have animals, you're constantly running back and forth to take care of them. And it takes so much time to deal with them that you just can't, you run out of time to do other stuff. I mean, even on rainy days, you really don't have as much time to do what you need to do if you have animals. Now, the only animal that I may actually get is a horse. And I'm thinking about that because I can cover so much time if I go to, say, the mine, or if I go to other locations. I can cover a lot of that in record time than for me walking back and forth. So I probably will look into it. That animal I will keep on my own land. I won't buy a separate land for it, because I was thinking if I were to get animals to buy some separate land and put the animals over there, but then that actually would be more trouble, because then I have to take care of the farm first, then I have to go over and deal with those animals, which takes me kind of out of the area or out of my immediate area. But on the other hand, if you have the animals in their own little location, or I could just fence them off, where I am, which is probably something that might happen too. But that's maybe in the next year. But because if you let the animals roam free and you have crops there, they can actually poo in the crops And then you can't really necessarily pick up the poo without destroying that crop. It's not that big of a deal, but what happens if they poo in your, say, money crops or something like that, and then you're constantly, digging those up and replanting them and things. It's a thing. It just seems like a lot. So I think what I might do is on the game on the 24th, which is Wednesday, tomorrow, in the game, I think I'm going to go out and go to the mine. And then between the 24th and the 28th, I'm going to try and get a horse. For sure, I'm going to need a horse for the beginning of the new summer. Because summer, I'm going to ramp up my farm. I'm going to ramp up everything. I'm going to plant so much stuff. It's not even funny. So I need to be prepared for all of that. And in light of doing that, I think it makes sense, just simply because, I just want to be able to have a good stash of everything. In every game that you play, you'll notice there's certain seasons that you find yourself at an advantage of growing a bunch of stuff. And that's usually not the spring season, and it's usually not winter. Summer and fall are usually your best seasons to grow a ton of stuff. So I want to take advantage of that myself. And we're going to do one more of these. But I want to take advantage of that myself. So we caught a pretty nice amount of fish here. Let's see what's cheap. The bitterling we're going to bring down there because they're going to get cooked. They're going to get cooked. The mountain trout. For another $5, it's not worth it. The tiger fish should be, yeah, those are good. Piranha's good. Oh, I need to keep that up there. Big head carp, that's good. And the bream, those are all need to get cooked. Now, did I get one of these things to take? I don't even remember if I bought one to take home. It's not a big deal whether or not I remembered to get a grill for the house, well, for the farm. But we're gonna see if I have one. If I don't, then I'll just stack them and get one later. The idea is to cook the ones that are pretty cheap, and to to just keep just to make a little extra money. Honestly, right now, the extra money makes a difference, but the little extra 5 or 10 that you get, it probably isn't as worth it as it may seem. But it makes use of other stuff. If I have to, Tiara will get some fish. She likes it. And, some other people, they'll probably get some fish. But let's just make our way back over here. We'll see if we have anything to harvest. If we do, we'll take care of it first. If not, does not look like we have much. And we do have a grill. I forgot that I bought one. So nothing needs harvesting today. But I am going to plant. Let's get over here. And we're going to put that there. And we're going to put this one here. Now, I'm going to ship off this stuff first. So we're going to ship that off. These poppies I don't need. And I'm going to ship this off because it really does not give me any kind of, and we're going to ship off those. It really does not give me any extra money, so I guess it makes no sense to kind of hold on to it. And these cosmos might as well go too. But I think I'm growing cosmos just for, let's see, over here. I think there are those that are ready over there. So, I mean, I do have some if I need them in a pinch, but I don't think I need them. So they can go over there too. And let's see, we'll just, I mean, this little extra 100, I mean, it's some money, but it's really not a lot of money, you know. So it really is not a big deal as to whether or not you've cooked that fish or not. Let's go ahead and fertilize right here. And then we need one more fertilizer. Let's just put it there. And then let's make this a seed. Equip it, and put it there. And then let's water. Let's pre-water this. I see something's ready to be harvested. So we're gonna turn these into seeds right now. And then the next time we're going to take advantage of having a seed maker, which we should have it fairly soon. Okay, these are more potatoes. I don't think you can have too many potatoes, frankly. And then potatoes grow so fast too that I just think it just makes sense to grow as many of them as possible. You don't get that many like you do with some of the other crops. You only get 4 for each plot. They're not worth that much when you sell them individually. But if you turn them into, say, soup, you're looking at about 20 each, which makes a difference. Salt is free. So it makes sense to kind of take stuff like that and turn it into more stuff. So let's look here. Let's look at the weather. Let's just see if we maybe have another rainy day. No, like 0 chance. Rice pudding, cooked rice and milk, makes sense. Crafting, a diamond sickle. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to sleep. And then let's get up. I try to get up as close to 6 o'clock as possible. If the 8 hours is before 6, that even better. But if I haven't used that much stamina for the day, I try my best to, only take as much sleep as I need so I can get up and get to work. Ooh, chocolate milk. Cocoa powder and some milk. Yeah. Chocolate milk. That actually does not sound too bad, really. Okay. So let's see. Do we know how to make a better bug net? I think we do. No. We just learned how to make a regular one. I want to make a better bug net. But the one that we have is not bad. It's not that good either, though. What do we have here to make? Actually, nothing. The dresser, I don't want to use that for anything. I'm just looking for stored stuff. Yeah, I'm not trying to use all of those. So let's go ahead and get the watering done. Let's fill this before I forget. Let's start over the so it looks like some of our first sets of our cash crop, one of our cash crops is done. So I'm looking forward to getting that. And we're going to, oh my goodness, I missed this. Oh, I missed it again. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Okay, these look fine. This is our lettuce. And I think lettuce is only grown during, I think during this season. Are those dead? Wait a minute. Are they really dead? Oh, hold on. No, they don't look like it. I mean, they have a dead color to them. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe we're supposed to water those and just didn't, thinking that they were ready. These are ready. These are ready. Let me water them just in case. I thought they were ready. I am so sorry. Okay. Over here we still have our strawberries, which are always handy. Okay, let's do our strawberries first. I mean, they look absolutely great. 5 strawberries per patch. Okay. Now these over here, I do not think these will regrow. I think these are these are turnips. So we're gonna have a nice stash of turnips. We're gonna have a stash of, did we do more sugar beets? I don't know. I don't even know where we're growing anymore. But we should be okay. We should be fine. We should be okay. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that's the last of the turnips. Now, these are ready. These are the dahlias. These are not necessarily cash crops, the black flowers, but I do want to have a stash of them, as I said, just in case I can't make it to the mine to get them. Okay, what we got going on? That's 10. We've got 17 total. 22. Wow. Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, so out of 5, that's quite a lot of those. If you really think about it, that's a lot of them. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to get, since we planted a small amount before, we're going to plant a small amount this time. Now, I could just plant all of these. I could. I don't have enough. Wait. No, I don't have enough for the fertilizer yet. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant all of them. So that's 37 of them. I'm going to need 37. So that's what, 1850? I think that's what it comes down to. So I need 1850. I've got some money to pick up. We're going to go pick that up soon. We're going to check the board. Now I might do this because I've been getting some of these. I've been getting the big head carp. The only reason why is because Blake is all the way over there, but I am planning on going to the mine soon, as well as toward the end of the month. Okay, 950. So that puts me, that puts me there, and still leaves me a little bit of money. So let's see. If I get the other backpack, it's gonna cost 2,000, and if I sell this one back, it's gonna give me back 400. So I'm going to be a net of 16. I'm not going to have enough. So I think what I'm going to do is dump everything out of my backpack. And then we're going to go to the mine. I'm going to leave my row of food down there. And what I'm going to try to do is, if I need to, is I may need another pickaxe though. That might be a thing. Harsha. Yeah, we'll take it to Harsha first. What do you have going on? Wheat is it's all year round, I think. So, okay, so let's get 37 of these, 1850, as I said. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, why are you doing all of those things? You know, just because I guess I can solve that in like 3 words. I want money. You know, in this game, I don't care if I've got millions of dollars. I've still got stuff to do in this game. Okay, you can't automate everything that you're doing here. You can't just not farm. You know what I'm saying? You can't just not do it. Now, if you decide to not farm, you have money to just do whatever. For what? You know, even if I've got as much money as you know I'm trying to accumulate, I still have things to do in the game. But there's a lot of stuff that I want. I want multiples of things. I want to set up, you know, multiple gem polishing stations. I want, you know, just so many things that I kind of want. Like the windmills. I want more than one windmill. and they're 5,000 each. You know, they cost a nice little penny. You know, the anvil, the sawmill, you only need one of those. You know, at least to me, you only need one. The smelter, you know, you usually don't have a ton of things that you're, you know, like if you need certain things smelted, you just let them smelt while you're doing other stuff. You know, you're not in any hurry to say, make this or make that on the crafting bench. But with the windmill, you've got a ton of stuff that needs to be done. You know, and you can only stack up, I think, 50. So once you get to that 50, it's like it just sits there. So you're constantly going back and forth to the windmill and doing all that. And then you know, a couple more bee boxes won't hurt. The gem polishing station, I definitely want those. But also some of these processors. You know, the cheese and mayonnaise maker, while one is doing it, you know, you can have multiple ones doing it. So you can have stuff, you know, just going, you know, kind of like a productivity thing. And then I want the storage shed, you know, $3,000. I mean, everything costs so much money. And then, yes, I kind of want some land in each area. And I don't know how that's going to work, honestly. I really don't. Because if I've got land in all, I think 3 or 4 areas, 3 areas, I think you can buy land in. That's going to be rough. That's going to be real rough. You know, I'm not going to know how to really get around very well. I mean, I'll be able to get around, but, you know, I'm not going to have time every day to go to each piece of land. So I may not do that, but I might. So this is 18 of them. That's going to be another 9. So I'm going to need 27, which means I'm going to have 10. So I'm going to need to do another plot. And then I'm going to do the odds right here. I'm not going to do an additional plot just to put 1 or 2. So we're going to put that one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 36. And then we're going to have, that goes there. Let's see. I'm trying to get it to do multiple sections. And that's going to go, can't go anywhere else, I don't think. Yeah, it's going to go there. And on this plot of 9, there we go. And then over here, we're going to put it right there. And just try to keep it even. I don't want to really have an issue with, you know, I kind of like continuity sometimes. Doesn't seem like it, but I do. When I'm doing something like this, I do like it to look neat. It's not, trust me when I tell you, it's not an everyday thing. But it does happen. So there's that one. And then let's just do all of these. And I hate doing this, and that's why I need the seed maker. But I also need to ship out enough stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to probably, when I take this to Harsha, I'm going to go and look at the processors or whatever. I think I don't know if they consider the seed maker a processor. But I'm going to go take a look at it. And I'm going to see if it requires how many products I actually need to ship out for that. These look like they're ready. There we go. Okay, so we have those. Yes, they are ready. So these are my roses. And these are cash crops for me. They don't pay a lot. Okay, they're only 10 each. But that's $4.50 from right there. And then that's 8 days worth. You know, it's not a lot of money for that. So, but we'll take it. You know, we don't complain about money around here. Or the lack thereof. At least we try not to. And I want to reiterate, we try not to. because sometimes we will. Sometimes we will. So instead of going through where to put all of this, let's just chuck this stuff in here. Over here, let's chuck this stuff in. There's more honey, more of that. Okay, so everything has a place right now. Let's go and talk to Harsha. We've put everything down that we need to put down. We're going to try to stop at Hefe's also. Because at Hefe's we want to see if he has an additional pickaxe that we can possibly use. Okay, so Harsha's like really, really timid and scary. I don't know if I've met anyone like Harsha before. Where's the seed maker? Here we go. 500 crops. I don't think I've sent 500 raw crops. I think I've only sent enough for my quota. So that's one thing to think about as well. We're going to have to send some more crops out just to possibly get that seed maker. Let's look in here. I'm going to leave that there. I don't need any extra stuff with me. We'll probably try to pick that up on the way back. If we don't, well, I'm not going to cry about it. Okay. Oh, man. Need anything? Oh, well. Sebastian. Okay. How long do I have for that? Okay. I'll give it to Sebastian tomorrow. Does he have... No, he has a copper pickaxe. But he has a silver one. We're going to take this silver one just in case. Oh, he gave me a giant... Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God. Okay. I have been blown away by some gifts or some rewards, but I think this one is the biggest one that I've ever gotten. And I'm pretty sure it's very rare. But I think the $2,000 right now makes more of a difference to me than the rarity of it for the museum. Now, I don't know if the rarity of this particular thing is going to really make a huge difference for the museum. But all I do know is that $2,000 is about to make a huge difference for me right now. Now, if I was already rolling in the money, as you know, you kind of say, I wouldn't worry about $2,000 from something. It's really not that big of a deal. You know, I would donate it. But in this case, $2,000 is quite a big deal to me right now, because that $2,000 easily gets reinvested into the farm. And that $2,000 can become a lot of money. So I'm grateful that he gave. I cannot believe he gave that to me. I mean, I'm touched that he would think so much of me to give that to me just because of a little bag that's, according to what it's worth, is only worth, $40. So I mean, I'm touched. I'm really touched that he gave that to me. And, I'm going to be touched all the way to the bank, when I cash that baby in, because I am going to make sure that I at least put that in the sell box tonight. Oh, man. I mean, let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment and look at these things. These isopods are mostly carnivorous and feed on dead whales, fish, and squid. I mean, that is, you learn something from the game too. You really do. And I don't know a lot about insects and stuff like that. I choose not to. I'm not a huge insect person, and I never will say that I am. But it's nice when you can kind of learn from something that you're having a lot of fun with, because I'm having a ball with this game. But I'm also learning a lot of, not necessarily useless trivia, but trivia, and here we have an isopod that's going to bring me 2K in the game, but it's also going to help me with my goals on the game. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to stop and grab some of these every now and then. That Nelsonite. Why is there so much Nelsonite in this world? It's just crazy. Which way am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go that way or this way? I think I've done this before. Yeah. That's why that thing's over there, Mel, to tell you not to go over there. Okay, so let's eat a little bit of turnip soup, which gives you like almost nothing. It's kind of like both of those together, like you can make so much of it in bulk. That's the main thing. You don't necessarily need a lot of, materials and stuff. The turnip soup, just like the potato soup, you grow those things, you grow the stuff, and you basically find yourself with a ton of food that you can have, but you just got to keep a nice little supply of it because, I like this blue color over here. We're going to mess with this. You find yourself with sapphires are cute. They're nice. They're really lovely. But you find yourself with just a ton of food that you can actually use, which, I'm not against that. I'm not against it at all. And between the both of them, between soup and the juice that you can make, or the coconut water if you're in like Wahoo Beach, or I don't know what like the thing in Diamond Falls is, but between those things, you have almost an unlimited supply. See, I don't understand why that was a white colored rock, but it gave me a black colored gem. And I'm not understanding that. I'm not gonna complain too much, but I don't understand it. Because if I'm specifically looking for, what is it, hematite, I think it was, that I got, I'm not going to look for a white colored rock. Did I go the wrong way? I don't think I did. Yeah, but I'm not going to look for a white colored rock when I'm looking for that. Aquamarine is such a pretty color too. Am I going the right freaking way? Do I go there? I forget so much which way to go. Let me try here. Let me just look. I'm pretty sure I might be going the wrong way. I forget when I don't play the game for a while. I do forget. Because I have not played this in a little bit. And I am forgetting. But I keep saying it, I'm going to do it, but I really need to write down like the direction that I'm supposed to go. Let's just have some bread this time. And we might as well follow it up. I actually have a good little mix here. I've got some bread that goes with my soup. And then my soup, gives me, some more. Oh, I am going the right way. So I've got my bread, which goes with my soup. Are these ready yet? No. And then I've got my drink. So I've got my soup and breadsticks, basically. And then I've got my drink. So I'm good to go. It's almost like I'm in the Olive Garden right now. Haven't been to Olive Garden in a while either. With COVID and everything, it kind of stops me from going out to eat as much. But it's not that bad. When you have people that you can share things with, times like this aren't as bad. Okay, so we are now back here. Let's see what we can get out of here before we pass out. Jasper, I don't think have I had Jasper before? Is this meteorite? Yes! More meteorite. Is this more meteorite? Is this about to break? Okay. I think I've got a few wax left of this thing. I don't have too many wax left. So what I am going to do right now is we're going to switch to our silver pickaxe. Now I know that we're probably going to, let's get some more bread in this. I would rather the silver one go out before my gold one go out. And the only reason why I do that is because if you look at the gold pickaxe, it'll bring back 290. Now, that's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. It's really not. And I'm not going to pretend that it is. But I would rather have it where I can get back a little bit from it, because you can resell it even though it's at its last stage. It's like, you know, it's on its last legs, so to speak. You can sell it back and get the 290 that it says it's worth. Yeah, I don't want copper. So I am full, huh? Bone is nice. Oh goodness. Bone is nice. But you can get back, oh, I'm about to pass out. Let me eat the bread. Then we're going to follow it up with the soup. And then we're going to have a drink. Now that's a full course. That's a full meal. You know, that's just the way I look at it. That's just a full meal. So I did get some more salt. That's a conundrum. Now that I did not expect to come from that rock either. I think this is some more meteorite. Oh, this is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. I am so happy that I decided to come down here, because I don't think I've ever gotten this much meteorite in one shot before. And I am perfectly happy not getting some of this stuff, because I got so much meteorite, and I think I picked up some uranium too. So I am not upset with that either. Let's do the turnip soup. Let's see what we've got. We've got 6 meteorite here. That is so freaking cool. Now, if I have to, this Nelsonite to get dropped in a heartbeat. Because Nelsonite is really, there's so much of it. You know, you really aren't missing anything. That's a pretty blue color. I'm going to drop the Nelsonite. And I'm going to see what this is. Sodalite. Okay, we've got some of that, but probably can't have enough sodalite either. I am getting very, very tired. It's after 12. We are going to shoot. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna not. Let me see. Is this another? I don't want to miss any. Let's see. That one did not look like. I think they just gave that 2 wax, 3 wax, 4 wax. Yeah. Let's check this one. Now we're only going to check the ones we think might be close to meteorite or are meteorite. And I'm almost done with my turnip soup. So that actually gives me another open slot. So we're going to try the 2 over here. That is not, is that a white color? It's close enough. No, that's not it. And is this? Nope, that's not it. We're going to try one more time. And as you can see, we are losing a lot more stamina with this silver pickaxe than with the gold one. I mean, it is significant. So let's get out of here. It's gonna be a while before we get back home. We're gonna run back home real quick, and then we're gonna bring you back when we're there. Okay, we're back home. Now, we are about to toss this in here. That's all we're selling right now. We're going to hold on to this gold pickaxe. We might have a couple more wax on it, but we're going to wait before we do anything with it, because we just don't know. I want to make sure that Hefe has another one, or that we can make one ourselves. I don't remember learning how to do one, but that doesn't mean that we didn't. Oh, black bean soup. Okay, so that's a good use of black beans too. Sometimes I wonder what I'm going to do with some of the produce that I get so much of. Black beans, I think you get so much of it, but the black beans themselves are not worth a lot. Let's sleep 4 hours this time. Let's just make sure we're okay. We're not full yet. We're not back to our full potential, but we're close. We're close. So black tea. Okay. Just one camellia. We can probably do that right now if we needed to. Diamond fishing rod. Fishing rods aren't important anymore. Let's just see what the weather might be tomorrow. 11% chance of rain. So we're probably going to go through a few days of just nice and warm weather, which is good. I mean, it's nothing to be upset about. Let's fill this up. Okay, it looks like we might have some a tree to, let's see, do I have what I do with my fruit picker? I don't know what I did with my fruit picker. Did I put it over here? Did I even buy one? No, I did not. So I am going to have to buy a fruit picker from Sebastian. It all works out because I just need to see Sebastian, period. So that's basically what it comes down to. Now, the wonderful thing that I know that they added this. I don't know when this was added, but we get to do that. And the beauty of that is the fact that we can put it automatically just puts in everything that's already there. So if we already have some of those things in there, it will just, put them all together, all nice and neat. And we don't have to worry about, individually taking them and putting them in their stacks or anything. So yes, I do love that. Okay, so we lost those flowers, I think. Or they went back a stage or something. Let's just water those. Let's water these. I'm going to water these even though they're ready. Let's water these. Now I wonder if I have to, I might just start buying fertilizer just to have it, just in case. Did I not water these things? Yeah, there we go. Water those. We're just gonna water everything to keep them nice and fresh. And we're going to harvest our strawberries. We're gonna have to make probably some more strawberry juice, because it looks like we're shorter. We're getting short on it. We have 17 left, but we did have quite a few, but we do have a lot of strawberries. Now, one thing I was thinking about was, since we do have to ship, oh God, that kind of scared me. I don't know if you heard the music that they played when that happened, but that scared the crap out of me. But I knew that I was going to fail Sister Emmy's thing, because I forgot what I was supposed to give her. I think it was going to be I forgot what I was supposed to give her. But I know that I didn't have it, and I probably wasn't going to get it. So we'll make it up to Sister Emmy. We'll make sure that when we get another one of her quests or requests, that it's not something that we can, it's definitely, it will have to be something that we can actually do, as opposed to obviously, not doing it. So let's see, where do we have, we've got more than enough of these in here. I don't know, I might think about shipping out some of the strawberries, just in case. And that's part of the reason why I grow so much stuff, because I do want to ship out some of it, but all of it I can just think of things to do with it. You know, I mean, there's just so many things I can do with this stuff, and it becomes more lucrative to me. But I do have quite a lot of strawberries. I do have quite a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna harp on it. Oh, and see, and I got some more lettuce and stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. Oh, good. We've got bacon. I mean, I don't know how people feel about eating other people's bacon that's in the garbage, but we're gonna eat it. You know, it looks perfectly fine. It's on a plate and everything. I mean, come on. Okay, we'll get the recycling. Let's go check the board. We're gonna go check our mail. Tigerfish, I can do that. Unpolished emerald, I can do that. I think I have this, but I'm not gonna say that I do. That seems to be one of those gems that I don't see very often. And it could be because I pass it up. Okay, $24.50. That's great. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sister Emmy. I'm really sorry. We're gonna make it up to her. You know, we're really gonna make it up to her. Let's see where she is with us right now. She's not happy with us, obviously, but let's see how non-happy she really is, because we weren't that high. I mean, we're not that high on anyone, on anyone's list. Like Hefe, we barely know. A lot of these people we barely know. Was she even on the list? Sister Emmy. I didn't see her name. Yeah, I don't see her name. I wonder why. But she wasn't on the list, so okay. Okay, so you borrowed it from Orpheus. That's fine, dude. Everybody borrowing stuff from everybody else. Get your own crap. Okay, so lettuce, unfortunately, we don't have time to grow this. It only grows in spring, so we'll probably have to hold on to it. We'll also have spring, summer, fall, and winter seeds, and then all year round seeds. So the winter seeds probably is gonna be the all year round seeds too, but we'll make sure before we plant them. But my thing is that yeah, some of these only grow, like turnips seem to also grow in winter, so those will be in the all year round seeds. Lettuce will only be in spring, obviously. Sugar beets will be in the all year round seeds. And, you know, like I said, turnips will be in there too. I need this fruit picker. I don't remember buying a fruit picker. So we're going to do the fruit picker. We're going to get, I think there's some lemons that's ready. I don't have any of those other seeds quite ready yet, so I'm not going to worry about them right now. But we're going to go talk to Orpheus and see if we can get this finished. Let's go check with him. I do like his farm, though. He has everything in here. And he's probably got, I don't know, is his farm bigger than mine or the same size? I don't really know. But I do like the way he has it. He has his farming plots over here. His animals are over there. They don't seem to ever come over here, though, and interrupt his farm stuff. So that's interesting to me. But, you know, I'm not going to... It's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Okay, we got 40 gold from him. Let's go back to our farm. So we're going to go back to the farm. We're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to, before we go home, we're going to talk to Hefe. We're going to see if Hefe has any other pickaxes. Let's check this garbage, which I don't think I really checked that garbage. Probably didn't know it was even there. But we're going to check with Hefe. We're going to see if he has, might as well take that disaster dish. We're going to see if he has any gold pickaxes. And look at Hefe. Hefe is reading my mind, dude. He is absolutely reading my mind. Okay, we're going to buy this from Hefe. We are going to, let's see, let's sell this to Hefe. Okay. Now, I made a mistake before, and I had made a mistake and sold the gold pickaxe that I had just bought because I didn't click on the one that I actually wanted to sell. So if you're ever selling anything to anyone, make sure that you've clicked on the actual one that you want to sell so that you show it over here and then have them separate. Don't have them together or anything like that. Now, they don't stack, but just make sure that you're doing that properly, because I swear to God, I almost cried when I did that. You know, and it's the same thing here. Like, once you've bought it, this is going to be the price regardless of whether it's 100% or 1% use. You know what I'm saying? So you're always going to get that price back from it. And then also, I believe when you actually make it, you get about that price for it also. So just be prepared for that. The silver one will sell back for $200. I'll sell that back later because I might as well use it since I have it. It'll help me not have to use, it'll still be my backup probably for this one. Whenever I can get a little extra money, I might just come in here and buy another one just to be on the safe side. Or I'll make my own if I already know the recipe. And then if I don't know the recipe, I can probably guess the recipe based on what it takes to make a different type of pickaxe. So let's just take a little walk around. I'm gonna go visit Eddie because I want to see if I forgot there was a garbage can over here. I could be missing out on another corn dog. Let's just go see if a few people need any errands run. They're short on, okay, sure, she needs 5. So I've been growing those. So, and he needs some too. Okay. 3. So we need 8 total for them. That's fine. I don't think that has a time limit. No, it does not. And that's the thing too. Anytime they give you stuff to do, I don't think they normally have any time limits. I'm Rose. She sews clothes. Okay. Well, I mean, all right, Rose. Is this Sister Emmy? Yes. So I guess I never officially introduced myself to Sister Emmy. So I couldn't see what exactly our friendship level was. So I should be able to see it now, I think. Sister Joan, Abigail, Shauna. Oh, I still don't see her on here. I don't know. Maybe it'll update tomorrow or something. I don't know. But I was supposed to ship out 500 crops to get the seed maker. So I'm nowhere. Okay. Now, as I said, I really hadn't been doing that. So I really need to stop slacking off on that sort of thing. I mean, I should have already done that, to be honest with you. I should have already done that because, I mean, I've been growing stuff since Lord knows when, but I don't want to run the risk of not having certain things during the off season. I think that's really my main, I think that's what I'm not afraid of it, but I don't want that to be the case. So we have lemons. Okay, those are macadamia, those are cherries. These lemons should be ready soon because I don't think I planted them too far afterwards. And we're going to go ahead and get some of this other produce. Sugar beets, I'm probably not going to sell those separate. Meaning I'm not going to sell the produce of it because they turn into something else. Some of the strawberries I'll sell. Some of the turnips I'll sell. Just so I can try to get to 500. So that's our goal right now, is we need that. I want that seed maker. I don't want it bad, but I want it bad enough. So we're going to work on getting the seed maker, which means I need to sell 500 crops. Based on my calculations, if I'm correct, I've only sold 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 crops, which is really low. And I may have thrown in a few here and there. So I'm very low on that internal quota. And that's what I'm going to call it, an internal quota. Now my lettuce I'm not going to sell. The lettuce I want to save for salads and stuff. So we're going to save that for that. The actual yeah, I think the strawberries might be the things that go first. So we're gonna look and see what we actually have, and I'm going to polish some of these. Now my goal is to have a chest that has polished and the unpolished. So all of these emeralds and stuff that I put in a chest. So I have unpolished granite. I'm going to have a chest that has polished and unpolished granite together. So that way I know that I have some that have been processed and some that haven't been processed. People still ask for this stuff, as you saw on the board. They ask for some of this stuff. So I need to make sure that I have some on hand just in case they ask for it, during any kind of requests. I mean, I just like to do that. I don't have a lot of kidney beans. I probably should have did more kidney beans. Yeah, I'm a little upset with that. I probably should have had more kidney beans going. But you know what? I think kidney beans are multiple seasons. So I probably can grow some more next season. So I'm not going to worry about it. Wheat, I've got a lot of wheat, but that's really not a lot. And stuff that gets processed and everything in the windmill, I'm probably gonna put a storage next to the windmill. Probably gonna put the windmill on the other side. But I think okay, so I'm gonna take out 50 of the strawberries. I don't have a lot of onion, but we don't use onion for a lot of stuff. I'm going to take out 50 of the onions. So I'm going to do these. I'm going to sacrifice 50 of the sugar beets. And let's see what I have in some of the other chests. So I'm going to do those. And let's see what's over here. Okay, yeah, see, I have a lot of, I've got a lot of those. So I'm not going to concern myself with it. I'm going to go give them their, where did I put the salt? I'm just going to put it over there. Yeah, I am just going to, I've got a lot of sugar beets. But I want a lot of sugar beets. I'm going to sell some more of these onions. I'm probably going to top off my onions so that I have a full, 50, I think is the stash it can hold. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right. There we go. So just topping off everything in there. So yeah, we're going to do some onion. We're going to do some of this stuff. I'm going to hold this and put this in there. There was another disaster dish in there taking up space, wasn't there? Yes, there was. I remember seeing it. Okay, so I already know that this meteorite needs to be polished regardless of what happens. So I'm going to start polishing that meteorite. And I don't, what tool? I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I should have done the pickaxe instead of even buying it. But I don't go mining that often, so I probably won't. To get ready for summer, I think I'm going to be able to do the gold watering can and the gold hoe. I mean, that's going to be great. This stuff, it looked a little dry, didn't it? But yeah, that's going to be great. So, okay, right now, let's go take care of Lily and Tucker. Wait a minute before I forget. Let's ship this off. So that's 76. That's 126. 166. That's about 194 items there. Which, that's not bad. I mean, we're gonna grow a lot. Maybe the summertime, I'm gonna try to make sure that I have some extra stuff that's being grown, because I didn't think of it before. I really was just thinking of quota. I wasn't thinking of being able to get a hold of the seed maker as quick as possible. And I really kind of need it. So there you go, Lily. Appreciate it. Did she really just give me some tea? She did. She gave me tea. And he gave me some coconut cookies. So, okay. I mean, they gave me 8 of, let's see, I gave them 8, which is worth 40. I ended up with 70, 90 worth. So, I mean, you know, it's more. You can buy tea from the cafe. Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, they gave me more than what it was worth. So, I'm not going to be so upset. What does she got? Black coffee. Lemon tea. Berry tea. She's got, anytime you need tea, Lily is the place to go. Trust me. The simple cake. The raisin bread. The good thing about this is I don't need any of her food anymore, unless I just want to try the different ones to see how much stamina or energy or whatever you want to call it, see how much they give you. But yeah, I don't need to use it now, unless tomorrow we grow some more. Oh, we're not going back to the mine. No, we're not going to the mine. But here's the thing: unless we grow some more of the glowing mushrooms, and we need fertilizer for something, which I may put fertilizer on a few of the crops for the summer as well. Actually, I was thinking about doing it for the strawberries this season, but I decided not to, because that would be a little much. The reason why, and I've said it before, it probably won't pay off the way that it should, because you're only going to get 3. You're guaranteed 3 more, but you basically have to get an average of 5 more per plot in order to pay for the fertilizer. But I may do it with coffee. So if I'm growing coffee, I think coffee is in the summer. So when I start growing coffee, I may put the fertilizer on every coffee patch, because I think that actually pays for itself. I think. Yeah, I mean, it will pay for itself because it regrows. The same with the strawberries. So anytime that something regrows, I think it ends up paying for itself anyway. So to me, that's very important. So, all right, let's just get our polish. These things are worth a nice chunk of change. Now, once you've made as many tools as you can with meteorite, polishing and selling those is very lucrative, but you just aren't going to get as much. You know, you're not going to find as many of those as you may think. So let's see if we can't do a new hoe. Can I even do hoes yet? Yes. So 9 times out of 10, it is the same, 3 to 1. So the steel hoe requires 3 and 1 brown plank, and the watering can is just going to be 3. Now this is wonderful because I can do each one. Let me go get a plank. Did I put it in here? No, I grabbed all of those. So let's go do a plank. Well, get a plank. Not that one. I think I have to do I think I gotta do the brown wood plank because I'm experimenting. I know I had some brown wood. There we go. Let's get that out. And I mean, if I've got something that I can make with 3 planks, I'll try to see if I can make it just to see how much it is. But let's put the camellia back. I might grow some more of those later on. But I don't know if they're just summer seeds. I didn't think about it. They may just be summer seeds. This can go somewhere else. I think here, this is supposed to go to the museum. So let's see, what else can we put in here? Let's just put our recycling in there. We're going to remove those anyway, so those are going to become 5 more free slots. We're going to keep the old netting. I was recycling all the old netting at first, but we're going to hold on to you are in another spot as well. So let's just put you back up there. Let's come over here. Let's put you back over there. Let's see, coffee is 20. I think that's 1 coffee seed. So I do believe that each plot of coffee seed is worth 100 now. Because if you think that you're going to get 5 per plot, and each 5 and 1 coffee seed makes 1 coffee, you're going to be able to make 5 coffees from 1 patch. And a patch of 9 is going to get you obviously 45, which you can make for. It's about $100 per one. So if you're going to put fertilizer on it, it makes sense. And that's all I'm trying to get at. Does it make sense to put fertilizer on it? If it does, then you do it, obviously. If it does not make any sense, then you don't do it. You know, you have to sometimes do the math of that stuff just to see if it's worthwhile to do those things. Now, I've done the meteor fishing rod. Don't need to do that. I'm going to experiment. I am going to pray to the gods that I don't mess this up. There we go. We have a meteor hoe. Now, we're going to experiment again. And this time, we are going after our favorite meteor watering can. And we have it. Okay, so now, what does that mean? That means we are about to kick some serious farming ass. And that's basically what it means. So be prepared, people. I mean, we are going to have farming plots that are ridiculous because this thing does a 6x6. And I believe that's the biggest plot you can do at a time. So we're going to be able to put down 36, water those 36 with little to no energy being wasted. We are going to have probably full bars of energy when we're going off to do stuff. If you add that along with the fact that we have a meteor fishing rod, you just can't beat that right now. The only things that will take our energy, sometimes when we harvest, that's going to take some energy. But when we plant multiple seeds or seeds period, that's going to take some energy. But when we also go mining, that's going to take a little bit of energy. And when we wood cut, it's going to take energy. But our primary focus in the game period is farming. So our primary objective in the game no longer requires us, okay, and I repeat that, no longer requires us to use any type of energy. And that in itself is amazing. Okay, it truly is. Now, we can sell these 2 items back. So the gold watering can is going to give us 300. The hoe is going to give us 200. So that is another 500 that we'll get back. Now, it seems like we probably we bought those. Okay, we did buy those. But it's well worth it when you have something like this. Meteor watering can, 1,400. Meteor hose, 700. Those are the best things you can get. That means that the uranium, actually, we could use the uranium for something else. let me see. This is only going to have, yeah, we're only going to be able to get 3 bars out of that, which means we can do one thing. But the uranium is going, we can use that for another, I mean, I might use that for my axe, because the iron axe is fine, but a uranium pickaxe, a uranium axe would be great. And actually, I think I might do that. Let's see. Axe. Those take 4 copper bars. So 4 bars and 2 planks. We have the planks, but we don't have the bars. We were only able to do 3 uranium bars. So we're just going to have to wait until we go back down to the mine, which is probably going to be hopefully the last day of the month, and then try to get some more uranium from down there. So I'm thrilled to death. I think this has been one of the best few days in the game ever. It's only going to get better from here on out. It's all I wouldn't say roses, but it's all wonderful from now on. So I'm gonna go to sleep. We are gonna wake up in the morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. We're gonna end the episode, and we're gonna prepare for the next time. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, as I always say, leave me a dislike. Tell me why you didn't enjoy it. I know these are long videos, but I cannot, for some reason, I can't do a lot of stuff in that short period of time. But I will get better at it. I will. As always, I do enjoy having you here. Until the next video, this is just trying to play it, saying please stay safe, everybody.